So I wanted to do a video kind of explaining the difference between the WRX and the STi. You can get all the information online, of course, but of course I've driven both and I have my own opinions on it. So most of the stuff that I'm going to go over is going to be, facts, but also twisted with my opinion on the car. So I personally own a WRX, and I have reasons why I bought that as opposed to the STi. So the WRX is going to have a 2.0 boxer motor. It's turbocharged, makes 268 horsepower, while the STi currently has a 2.5. It's an older motor, and it makes 305 horsepower. But the turbo design is a lot different. So the turbo in the WRX is a twin spool turbo, so it makes power at a much lower RPM. You can actually feel the torque come on at like 1800 RPM, as opposed to with the STi, most of the power is made up in the top end. So basically what that means is the fact that the WRX is going to have more power in the low end, and the STi is of course going to be faster overall because it's got more power in the top end. So personally, for daily driving, you're not usually going to rev, to high heaven in your car everywhere. I mean, I know people that do, but they also get tickets, almost as many tickets as I have. But the STi is going to be more set up for track, and there's also a lot of other components to it that make it better for that as well. But the WRX, I think, is a better daily driver. It's got a little softer suspension. Also, the brakes aren't as expensive. They're not the Brembo brakes, which are much better at storing heat than the stock WRX ones. And the STi has a better center differential. It's got an electronically controlled center diff, so you can actually change how much lock there is on there. You can actually make it basically a four-wheel drive car, as opposed to all-wheel drive, just by by moving a switch on the center console. So the STi is quite a bit more expensive, and a lot of the components, like the center differential, you can't just throw into a WRX and make it an STi. That stuff has to come from the manufacturer. I mean, you might be able to figure out a way, but I sure would not want to do it, and it would be way more expensive. So if you're thinking about going to the track, or you just really like having the top of the line car, then the STi might be the way to go for you. But if you're just looking for a fun car that's pretty quick, it's definitely not the fastest car I've ever driven, but if you want a car that's quick and fun and gets decent gas mileage, I mean, I'm averaging somewhere around 25 right now, then the WRX I think is the way to go, and it'll save you like $9,000. Also, the STi only comes in manual, which if you're buying a sports car, I think manual is really the way to go, especially in comparison to the CVT option. But there is a CVT option on the WRX, so for people that don't know how to drive stick, that just want a quick car, they want all-wheel drive, and they really like how the WRX looks, you can get a CVT WRX. And a lot of the features and stuff you can get on either car. So if you want leather, you can get that on either one. If you want, Harman Kardon audio system, you can get that on either one. If you want moonroof, if you want nav, that type of stuff you can get on either car. It's just the one thing that I really wish the WRX had that the STi has in the base model is they have Alcantara seats. So the base model STi has Alcantara center with the leather bolsters on it, and I really, really like that. I had that in my BRZ, and it's just really nice. It's not slippery like leather, but it's also not like catchy like cloth, and it's just a really nice texture. So I personally bought the WRX. I bought a WRX Premium. I really like the car. I still like the BRZ better than any other car that we sell, but that's just me, and I know that's mostly opinion. But yeah, if you're looking for a faster car, if you're looking for something to track, STi is the way to go. Daily driver, totally WRX all the way. So if you like the videos that I'm putting out, you can click subscribe right below, and then also there's a bell icon over there. If you can press that, that will give you notifications of when my new videos are coming out. And then if you can leave comments as well, that will allow me to get ideas for new videos, and also get your feedback and see if see if there's anything that I can do to improve. I know I should do a little bit more editing and other things like that. So if there is anything else, just let me know. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you have a happy New Year.